Hi everyone, my name is Matt Phillips. I'm sitting here in San Diego, California with a San Diego craft brew from Second Chance Brewing. We need some second chances in this house. I'm wearing my Paul Heatley Bad Bastards t-shirt. I've got my other Fahrenheit collection up there on the bookshelf, at least some of them. And I'm going to be reading from my book, You Must Have a Death Wish. So what's You Must Have a Death Wish about? Well, it's about a guy becoming a hitman. See, this guy, he's got a few personal problems. So, as easy as it sounds, becoming a hitman, it's not that easy for him. Let me set the scene. There's one white trash white guy driving a Beamer. Following him are two guys in an 83 hatchback Corolla. One of those guys is my hitman. I'm going to read a conversation between the hitman and the guy who hired him. All right, so our hitman is Mooney. The guy he's riding in the car with is Gato. They're following Larry, the white trash white guy. Right now, they're sitting outside an apartment complex waiting for Larry to come back. 30 minutes later, they were still sitting there. The BMW was still running, and there was, Mooney finally noticed, a woman in the passenger seat. He'd bitten his nails down to nubs and was now working on the cuticle of his right index finger. What you think he's doing in there? Getting a gun, maybe. Or cash, Mooney said. But he doesn't live here. That tells me it's a gun. But what, I wonder? Larry carries a gun. The fuck does he want with another one? Mooney sighed, looked in his rear view. Behind them, the traffic on El Cajon Boulevard crossed in a river of red-yellow light. You don't like Beamers, huh? The fuck do you drive then? Gato said. I don't drive nothing but Cadillacs. That true? Es verdad. I know one thing, Mooney said. You want a symbol that tells whether someone's an asshole? A Cadillac will get it done. Nothing says asshole like some douche driving a Cadillac. You're wrong. A Cadillac is a beautiful thing. Mooney cleared his throat, sniffed out his window. The scent of oleanders mixed with the whisper of palm fronds. It's all about looks, said Cadillac. A guy saying he wants to be somebody, but he don't have the clams to buy a Rolls or a Bentley. What he does, he goes and finances a Cadillac. Say, $700 a month for 5 years. All that money going out. And all because the guy wants to feel, or make himself try to feel, like he's a big shot in a whole world of little shots. A Cadillac says you want to be a big shot, but you ain't. Fuck you, Gato said. Mobsters used to drive Cadillacs. But that's what I mean. The thing with the mob, I never said they didn't get shit done, is that most of them were riding around playing big shot. Gato laughed and shook his head. Fuck, you don't know shit. I'm serious, Mooney said. If people would have said, go fuck yourself or whatever, the mob wouldn't have had the reach it did. What are you talking about? These guys ran liquor, guns, started the heroin trade. Shit. Then they got into property and legit business. Casinos. Fucking bookmaking and the stock market. How in the fuck are you going to say what I say? You got to look at the black gangs out of L.A., okay? I'm talking the Crips, Bloods. You want some gangster shit? Go get a room at Motel 6 in Compton. That's gangster, not mafia, man, Gato said. Made guys, they're like businessmen. Forget all that shit. The cartels put your gangbangers to shame. American gangs don't have shit on the Mexican cartels. I grew up mostly in Tijuana, homie. I seen people hanging from traffic lights, their heads in a dumpster somewhere off Avenida Revolucion. Talk about ruthless, them cartels will chop your dick off and feed it to you inch by inch. Gato grinned at his own joke. Mooney shrugged. Wouldn't take long, they did that to you, huh? Fuck yourself. It's true, though. Way I hear, you Mexican dudes got little Tootsie Roll dicks. Why you got so many kids? A Mexican guy gets it in, he don't dare to pull it out. Man, I'll tell you what, you motherfuckers. Black guys, I'm saying, been living far too long off that urban legend that black guy. Mooney said, let's stop there. I shouldn't have started this. Take it back to the Cadillacs. How much did yours run you? Gato licked his upper lip. Scratched his wrist. I picked mine up for 19, used with 90 thou on it. 89 model. Fucking classic. That's a good deal? It ain't bad, especially when you pay cash. Mooney took in a long breath and let it out. I don't like waiting. We could do it now. What about this chick? She's hanging out. Obviously, she's tied in with Larry. I do him with her around. Next thing I know, there's a witness. What Mooney was thinking, though, was that there already was a witness, Gato. And he was thinking that the 10 G's was going to be nice, but once he got it, he might have another job to do. The question, one he had yet to ask himself, was whether he could do both men, and how to get the money after he did the first guy. What you do, Mooney thought, is you just play it normal. Get your compensation and start following Gato around, see what he does. Make him eat a bullet. Wash your hands of this shit. Clean up your mess. Larry came out of the apartment complex, got into his BMW. The car backed into the street, headed south toward University Avenue. Mooney spit dead skin onto the street, rolled the window up as fast as he could. Here we go again, he said, and put the Corolla into first gear. He let off the clutch too fast and the car stalled. Shit. He got it started again and they lurched forward in pursuit of the BMW. Gato grunted, reached over his shoulder to grab his seatbelt. He clicked it into place and said, God, I wish we were driving a fucking caddy.